EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cars, we different. With your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Mahomes has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 32. Man in motion here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Room to run inside the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Rookie Myers, and he's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
This is Genty on second. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. No hit on Stafford at the end of it. Good play by Matt as he gets to the ground with enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Throwing now, Stafford. Short pass brought in. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll toss it. Genty. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Stafford from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Leo Chanel makes the play. 30 into the red zone. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Vegas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from 37. On first down, here's Stafford. It is caught left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Check. Watch the whip.
Genty from the gun. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds Genty underneath. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead with Genty. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. This one finds Thornton. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Stafford gonna go on forward. He's gonna score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game in the first half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. At the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Kansas City.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. It's a design run here from Mahomes. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
48-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Stafford back to throw. Got a man. It's Mayer. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Play action now for Stafford. He puts some juice on it. That's finally caught, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field. The takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Back now. Pressure coming. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Brought in close to the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Now Stafford again. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. They give here to the motion man. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
46-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. So 1st down from the 41. Back-to-back carries here. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the well again. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's a gain of 3.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They send a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He brings it in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 3 now. Now motion him out of the backfield. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Butker to try the point after. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. The Raiders pick it up. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for a second down.
And 18 at the 13-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Hits his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, Genty. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Back to throw, here's Stafford. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. That's a Vegas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun give here to Genty. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to Genty. He's got it in the red zone. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. Got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now they really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Putting a receiver in motion. That's more of the catch out left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Go, 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 go!
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They'll send him up the middle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has a man on target to Thornton. At the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. First and 10 from the 32. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going deep! Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. Just like that.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Another throw from Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marched down along that 18-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. Escapes a defender. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut it to 1 late in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. First down throw here for Stafford. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Finds Genty underneath. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now Stafford to throw. And that one's behind him, and that's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Now Stafford again. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. That's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And off to Genty. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
To throw, Stafford. Throw wheeled in by Mayer. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Watch out.
Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noel Williams.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. It's a turnover on down.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Raiders 37.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets this one to Myers. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Raiders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jack Besh on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th and forever coming up.
No. Me.
Trying for it with Stafford. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st down throw, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So it'll be 2nd down. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Kill.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
at their own.
All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
To throw here on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking in the air here. Dump off caught by his back. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Genty from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cup. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. And a Raider 1st down. 1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 5.
2nd down, looking for options. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the month.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he has the Chiefs 1st down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
17 yards.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off.